Folks, how you doing? Kenny here. Thank you for joining me today on this adventure, and I hope you're keeping well. Today I'm finding myself down at Loch-Marie, and we're going to be climbing the mighty Slioch. Slioch is an iconic hill, and it means the spear in Gaelic. Provides beautiful views, and it's often photographed from the other side of the loch there. We've just done about an hour's walk to get to the base here, and now it's just a traverse up into the quarry. Beautiful morning, and the midges are out. They're just getting in about me just now, and I've got the shorts on, so they're going to have a feast. I don't know if you can see them, but they're starting to congregate round about the head. The wind has dropped, so they're having a good munch. Let's go before we get eaten alive here. So that's the route here. We head up the glen there, and we're heading right up to the top there at that quarry, and then we'll be going inside the big basin and walking along to get a point where we can access the main ridge. Get to this area here, which is the entrance to the quarry. But looking back, what a view, eh? Right down to the start of Loch-Marie there. Over there towards the Fisherfield area. Now if you want to do a horseshoe and take in the intermediate top, you've got to bear over this side here, but if you're like me today heading to go up the main ridge first, we go into the quarry here and walk up for a good kilometre and a bit before bearing up to the left. Folks, this is inside the quarry now. Like I said, you can go up that way out to the intermediate top and come along, and the summit's behind there, or you can continue up the quarry till about there and then zigzag up to the two loch hands, and you can see the well-worn path right up to the summit area. So after a period of time of walking through the quarry, you come to a wee path here that angles its way up into this col here. You'll know you're on the right track because there's a beautiful loch and another one behind it, and then you get that beautiful view there all the way across to the Cairney, the Benny Reserve, and you can pick all your mountains over there, Bosvin and all that over there too. And our final section here is a zigzag up here for about 100 metres, and then summit one's over there, and then the real summit's behind that. That's the trig point, and the true summit's behind there. with your navigation, you will come to this trig point, a cairn around it. It's fine today, you can't make a mistake, but on a cloudy, overcast day with poor visibility, just remember this is not the true summit cairn. That was going to be my intended campsite for a winter camp up here in Slioch. Very nice. The mighty Slioch. Now we're looking into the Ben-Aire Reserve. You can see all the way through to Skye there, across to Bosvin. Full length of Loch-Marie there, and Gairloch and Poolyure away over there. Well, Poolyure's over there. And then spinning around here, you can see Loch and Fada there. The Fisher Fields, that's Avichin, Rudstag 4, and Chelak there. The declassified Corbett, Skurban, Corrymerryferker, or whatever it is, and Ben Tarsian there. All the way down Loch Avroin there, across to the Fanix, and all the way down to Glendocherty there, and away through to Achnasheen. So we're just going to take a wee walk across to that intermediate top because it's such a nice day. Big boys at the back there, Hornsey Alligan, Benjerrig, straight through to Skye and then through to Bosvin, back up to the summit of Slioch, and those two Corbetts that you get from the Poolyure side, and looking across to Avichin, Rudstag 4, and then that Benjerrig 4 with the Corbetts and Chelak, and then straight through there to the Four Hills in the Fisherfield, the declassified Munro, straight through there to the left of Tarswin, and then Sgurban is the grey one with all the stones and slabs, right through to Loch-Marie and away through there to Fanix. Beautiful, eh? No clouds, I can't even get a time lapse. Straightforward descent here, down there, and then we bear to the right and go through that V and then head back down to the head of the loch there. So you can see a descent right there. I'm making a track for the river here because there's some beautiful falls and it's very hot. Might be tempted to get a wee dip, don't know. Well, that was a bit refreshing. No fish were killed in that exposure incident there, but it was certainly chilly. You can tell it's still May. Beautiful, eh? And now we head for the outward leg, just back along the head of the loch here and follow the Kinloch River back to Ansherrill. Well folks, if you've made it this far, thank you for staying with me. I hope you enjoyed that wee outing to Slioch. Very hot day and it's just gone 3 o'clock, so that's about maybe 7 hours, including the faffing around for the video and my wee sensor dip. Anyway, I hope you're keeping well yourself and you're able to be enjoying this weather, and I don't know what I'll be doing next, but hopefully you tune in. If you like this one, please like, subscribe and help progress the channel. If you don't like it, then maybe let me know what I'm doing wrong, eh? Anyway, thanks for watching again and I'll catch up with you the next time, eh? Cheers, ATB.